Joining us now at the table, a legend, six-time All-Star, four-time NBA champion, Finals MVP, Tony Parker. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Thanks for having me. All right.
Great to see you,
What you were doing there?
I mean, you hang out with you. I was the 29th pick before you were 28.
How special has this week been for you, T?
It's been very special, and it reminds me like 20 years ago, a little bit nostalgic, you know, like when I first came with the Spurs.
Yeah.
It was the first time in Paris, and I was 21, just won my first championship, and it was crazy to be in Paris, to play in front of my friends, family, and do that iconic picture in the Eiffel Tower, because I was watching Michael Jordan and Magic Johnson do it, and now it was me. It was kind of crazy, surreal. And now we're back, with Victor, and it's crazy, like the way that French basketball, the last couple of years, I feel very grateful, and we should be very, we should be happy, and we're very lucky to have a guy like Victor. Hopefully he's going to bring a lot of championships for the Spurs and a lot of medals for the national team.
There's no coincidence that France's favorite team is the San Antonio Spurs.
Yeah,
now, of course,
for sure.
and Victor's favorite team growing up was the San Antonio Spurs. That's because of you. I mean, you have to take a tremendous amount of pride in that not a whole country supporting you. And because of that, there's a team in South Texas that everybody loves.
So I'm going to tell you a crazy story. Victor played for my team in France that I own. You know, we won a championship together in a French level with Asvel. And that whole time, he never showed me that picture. When he got drafted by the Spurs #1, he put the picture, you know, with my jersey, you know, growing up, and I thought it was crazy. He's special, man. Like his mentality, and he was just born ready. And what he's doing right now is amazing.
And Wembanyama fouled by Ben Shepherd. A little shaken up on the play, and so Ben Shepherd's going to be enemy #1 here at Alcoa.
Especially here.
TP, talk about the influence, though, when you consider, I mean, you were involved in the Olympic ceremony, and you think about the environment here, the gold medal game, France versus the U.S. Just talk to us about the impact that your career as well as what France has meant to the NBA.
Well, first of all, kind of like the pioneer, like let's say, yeah, I feel very proud. And
that also makes you sound old, but we're not going to talk about that.
Yeah, but I am. Though. I'm starting to have white hair and everything. I am, you know.
Welcome to the club.
Welcome to the club. But no, when I think about it, like the Olympics, it was amazing, and to see France, USA, the final, it was maybe one of the best finals ever. Steph put a show, but it was amazing. Like the whole time, I think we can be very proud as a country what we did in the Olympics, and it shows a lot of love. And the NBA too is the 4th year that the NBA games they're in Paris, and so it shows a lot of love, and they love the French market. And I think with everything that we did and all the work, like with my academy, you know, back-to-back #1 first pick, you know, with Victor and Rizaché, it shows a lot. So I give a lot of credit to all the coaches and everybody who's helping to make grow French basketball.
You mentioned seeing and Victor Wembanyama playing for your team here in France. What was special about him during that time?
But you can see it right away. When he was 13, he was just dominating. He was playing super smart. And when you talk to him, he was so mature at his age. I remember when we recruited him, you know, he was 17. And I felt like I was talking to somebody who was like 35. You know, he just knew what he wanted. And he was like programmed, you know, to be #1. And I said it the other day, in 2-3 years, he's going to be the best player in the NBA.
This is Mamukelashvili. Step throw, lob to Wembanyama with the right-hand hammer. Right on cue. And I know this is special for you, Tony, because it's Victor Wembanyama and the French pride, but also San Antonio as well as Halliburton knocking down the triple. The action picking up here in Paris. But your time with San Antonio playing for this great organization, as we mentioned, those 4 NBA championships and cementing your legacy as one of the great franchises in the league and one of the great players in this league yourself.
Thank you. I've been very blessed. You know, I play with great teammates. You know, Manu is here. Little hi to Timmy if he's listening to us. I was very fortunate. You know, we had a great team and great chemistry. We had a great coach. We coached Pop. I want to say hi to Coach Pop too. He was a big part of everything that we did. And Victor is on fire now. He's going to get it going now.
He knew you were on the microphone.
That's what I'm saying. So that's how I'm going to finish. I want to say he's going to keep the tradition going, you know, because with the Spurs, we're winning championships. So we're going the right direction. We're improving this year, and Victor is showing it tonight.
He absolutely is showing it. Now, how about you at the opportunity to not only get inducted into the Hall of Fame, but to go into the Hall of Fame in the same class as Pop?
That was special. Yeah, that was special. I don't know how to explain, you know, the emotions and the feelings. I never thought somebody like me can experience something like that, you know, to go to the Hall of Fame with Coach Pop and even Pau Gasol. You know, we came in the league together. Dirk Nowitzki, Becky Hammond, who was my coach too with the Spurs. It was just unbelievable. It was a great class.
And you mentioned Dirk. Dirk was a freak in his own right. As a big man who could shoot from anywhere off one leg. And
he was like the first kind of Victor, you know, shooting up one leg and shooting threes from far. Dirk started it, and now Victor is taking it to another level.
How about you mentioned, you know, proud Pop, not trying to age you or anything like that.
I already did that.
3 of the top 6 picks in this most recent NBA draft from France. Could you just speak on how basketball continues to grow in this country and the popularity?
Yeah, the NBA is big in France. You know, obviously soccer is still #1, but basketball is very close, and people love basketball here. And the way we teach the game, like everybody loves the NBA, and they want to be like Steph and LeBron and KD, so everybody wants to do the same thing. And in France, you have those athletes, you know, who can match, you know, the speed of the NBA and how athletic the players are. So we've been very successful, you know, with having guys going to the NBA. When I came in the league, it was what, maybe 30 European guys. Now we have 15 French guys in the NBA and 130 foreign players. So that was the vision, you know, of David Stern. You know, he wanted the NBA to be global, and I was one of those first kids. You know, me, Dirk, Pau, we watched the Dream Team, we know, with Michael and Magic, and then the rest is history. You know, you got a lot of players now from Europe playing very, very well in the NBA.
Well, Tony, I want to thank you for spending time with us. And for the record, I was the first point guard Pop ever drafted. However, I think you got it right the second time.
How about Corey saying, I wore #1 before Victor went?
You did?
I may need to get some royalties.
That's what I'm saying. Did he ask permission?
No, he did not.
Tony Parker, kind enough to join us. Tony, thank you
you guys. Thanks for having me. Thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you. Enjoy.
Appreciate
Enjoy.
you.
Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
The legend.